I think it's safe to say that all organizations overinvest in customer acquisition and underinvest in customer experience.
And retention.
And retention.
Yeah.
For a variety of reasons, I think. One of them is that a lot of the activities that make for experience and retention, you don't get bollocked for not doing them. In other, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you mean by that? So,
Okay, so if you fail... First of all, I feel sorry for anybody in the inverted commas hospitality industry because, let's face it, marketing is always the thing you can put off till tomorrow. You have a load of fires to fight right here and now, and marketing comes into that category of things that are important, but which you can always... It's the equivalent of that email, which you know is important, but you can always click snooze for one more day. Then you have things which are very measurable, and, generally in a business, customer acquisition is very measurable, and therefore it's very easy to justify the expenditure, albeit often using fairly fatuous metrics. Whereas customer lifetime value, if you like, or relational value, as opposed to transactional value, is slow to measure, and it's hard to prove. And also, as you said, involves often doing things which are difficult. They're not expensive necessarily, but they're difficult to do and require acts of imagination to do it well, I think.
Yeah, active imagination and time investment.
Yeah.
Because you've actually got to be there to make those customer moments better. And I quite often get asked, what's the best way of marketing a pub? I'll tell you what it is you buy someone a pint. But to actually go out there and buy, 10 people a pint, it takes an hour because you've got to say, great to see you, how are you? What are you having? Have you tried this? There you go. And by the way, and the impact of that, by the way, it only costs...
Ocado found that giving people a tea towel was just insane in terms of... Because the great thing with Ocado is you can measure the effect of an act of kindness on future relational sales. But
the impact of... Has a pub landlord bought you a pint recently?
Funnily enough, no, but someone at the wonderful, I'll plug them here, Eton Mess coffee shop just outside Sevenoaks brought me back some specialty coffee and gave me a bag.
You've just proved the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
You do that to someone, they tell everybody.
Yeah.
And they go and they tell their friends and they say, that's a good place, because that happened. And pubs are about relationships. And you have a relationship with the pub in the same way as you have a relationship with a friend when you get it right. You will, when you get it right and you create that kind of advocacy that turns someone into a regular, their value is way bigger.
The Angel Hotel in Abergavenny also gave me soda bread to take away.
There you go, another brilliant place, by the way.
Isn't it fantastic? Yeah. Absolutely joyous, yeah.
Good bread.
What's so good about it?
By the way, soda bread. Well, it was Sunday Times Food Pub of the Year, so they don't need me to recommend it. I think Foodie Pub of the Year.
They certainly won't complain.
First of all, okay, this is a bit of a joke, but it's true. I always recommend English people go on holiday in Wales, okay? And the reason is that all English people think that Wales is a bit shit, and it isn't.
Yeah.
So when you go to Wales as an English person, it's full of pleasant surprises.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just Welsh people are just nicer. Celtic fringe people are just a bit nicer.
So it naturally under-promises and over-delivers.
Exactly
Which
that.
is exactly what we always try and do.
Exactly what you're trying, yeah. Now, so what's really interesting, I was talking to Will Gadara about this, and he said that companies have these things called loyalty programs, but they're not. They're transactional. If you do this, we will give you that.
Yeah.
And the whole point of real loyalty is it's the discretionary act of generosity.
And unexpected.
Yeah,
which is the real killer.
Espressos is sponsored by supply chain software gurus Unleashed. It talks to your e-com and accounting software. It's helped islands cut admin time in half, get granular clarity on your margins, know where your stock is, don't miss availability. Brands like Candy Kittens, Tiny Rebel and Trip all use Unleashed, and so should you.